time for another think piece, if you want to call it. I've already done one the other week about regret, and we're getting a little bit heavy today. We're going to talk about the meaning of life, not in a bigger sense, in like a personal thing. When I was going to bed last night, I had a bit of a, what do you call it, a moment of clarity, or just a thought about my life. It wasn't really a revelation as such, but what I was thinking, a lot of time, right, I think in terms of what am I going to do with the rest of my life. I'm 55 this time, and yeah, I'm probably going to be working another 10 years. I've just bought some more packets of ibuprofen to keep me being able to work, because everything bloody hurts. Anyway, that's beside the point. Just before I drifted off to sleep last night, I was started to think about, am I going to be working for the next 10 years? Am I going to get ill? Am I going to, what am I going to do with the rest of my life? And then I took a step back and had a think about my life so far. So we've had our ups and downs, like every life is. Do you know what I mean? We've had sort of, you know, stuff has happened that I kind of like beyond my control, and so it's quite easy. My brain works like this way, I don't know why. Is when I think about my life, my past life, it always brings up bloody negative, about what negative things happened. Didn't do this, didn't do that. That goes back to the regret thing. But I can flip it so easily. My life has been blessed. I've bem so lucky, so incredibly lucky. But I always seem to forget that. I always seem to forget it. I always seem to forget that I've had a good family and friends around me, and yeah. So my life so far, God. Well, yeah, anyway, my life has been amazing, really. You can look at it all sorts of different ways, but I've got 3 fantastic kids, I've got an amazing wife. Fucking hell, I'm so healthy. Well, yeah, apart from the ibuprofen and the aches and pains, I've never been ill. I'm so blessed. And I've got, like, somewhere to live. Got a roof over my bloody head. And also, this is amazing, I'm not showing off here, I haven't got any money worries. I work hard, I bloody do. I tell you what, I work hard, and I've worked hard for 39 years. And yeah, I get paid really, really, really well. Some days are shit, some days are good. But it's, you know, compared to some people out there who are really struggling, yeah, fucking hell. A baller. What do you reckon? No, definitely. There's a point to this in a minute, but we'll get to the point. So, going back to me thinking about life and what I'm going to do with the rest of my life, and I always have this thing, I want to make a change. Do you know what I mean? I want to do something different. I've been a plumber for 39 years. Perhaps it's time to do something different. But with changes, big changes, becomes responsibility. What I mean by this is, if I make a change, other people suffer. So what I mean by this, people are depending on me, and if some would say, right, it's a little bit selfish to be saying, oh, I'm going to go and do this, that, and the other. You know what I mean? Because people are going to suffer. So the fact that I'm kind of earning money and for my family, and obviously a good sort of, I like to think I am a good part of a plumbing firm, and I'm helping that go on. That's got value. That's got a real lot of value. And if parts of my life mean I can't do other things that I really, really wanted to, that's okay, because I'm helping people. I'm helping my family, and I'm helping the firm, and that's okay. So that's one little aspect of it that I've been thinking about. The other aspect I've been thinking about, I think life can be life is a roller coaster. Who wrote that? I don't know. Anyway, so it is that life has ups and downs, but the devil's in the detail. I've come to realise that a life doesn't have to be fantastic, doesn't have to be rich, or you don't have to be famous and all that shit. You just have to look and see the little details. What I mean by that is, it's just little moments of laughter, and little moments of joy, and things in nature, or bits of creativity, stuff you do, or if you do something really you're proud of. It's all about them little moments and building up little moments. And if your life doesn't end up special, but what does it mean? No one's going to write a book about me. I'm writing a book, but it's not about me. So yeah, I've been trying to get a little bit of in-depth philosophy. I tried to read. I did read a Friedrich Nietzsche book about life, and it helped, but it didn't. Sometimes when you dive into the meaning of things and the meaning of life, and having life has got to have a meaning, and why are we here? It gets to be the point that, I don't know, it gets to be like too complicated. You get too much. If you start thinking, I should be doing this and whatnot and thing, and it's not fair, and how come they've got that and I've got that, and forget it. You need to forget it. You just need to live. You just need to live, and then get out the little moments. Get out them little special moments, and then you might just live an alright life on this crazy rock. We're living on little ants living on a rock, as we do. So I'm glad I've done this video, and I'll tell you why. Because by in 2 hours time, I'd have forgotten what I was on about, and you might think it's a load of nonsense. But it's good to have a little debate and have a little think about things before I go to work on the pipes. Okay, I'll see you next time on the Think Pieces.